ton up. Hey guys, hope you're well. My name's Sam. I'm part of your Circle Gym and Spa team here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe in quarantine, and welcome to another one of our workouts. Today we're going to be concentrating on a full body HIIT workout. If any of you have ever done any boxing before, you may have heard of it. It's called a ton up. The reason it's called a ton up is quite simply that it's 10 exercises with 10 repetitions of each exercise to be done consecutively. So what I will do is I'll take you through each exercise, show you a couple of repetitions, and then once we've gone through all the exercises, we'll do it together on one big set. So what I would like to say, guys, obviously it's vitally important that you warm up properly for all workouts. So if you haven't already, check out our warm-up video again that can be done in your own home, pretty much on the spot with no equipment, as we know you're all staying inside and staying safe. So please, guys, make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking plenty of water before and after all of your workouts. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the workout is obviously designed to be done at home with no equipment. I would suggest though, if you do have a mat, you are able to use it just for any exercises that need to take place on the ground, just to support your back. Obviously all I'm using here is just a standard yoga mat. So we'll start with the first exercise, which is our star jump squat. So in order to perform the star jump squat, what you're going to do is bring your feet together. The first part of the movement is coming down to touch your ankles in a squat motion, and then we want you to explode up into your star jump, and that's one repetition there, and return to here. So, with those for you. Again, so your starting position, explode up, back down. That's one repetition for your star jump squat. So our second exercise is going to be the classic press up. So we want you to get into your press up position with feet just wider than shoulder width, toes, and remain a nice strong core, straight body. Come down and push back up. That's one repetition. You don't have to hold it, you can just perform as normal. If you would like to make these slightly easier, what we recommend is putting your knees onto the mat. You can cross your feet also if you like, same hand position, and this will make the press up slightly easier for you if you perform like this. Okay. So, our next exercise is the tuck jump. So, for the tuck jump, what we want you to do is you're going to be jumping, bringing both legs into the air. We want knees to be about mid-height. So, an easy way to judge this is to hold your hands around your midline, a couple inches down from your chest, and we want you to jump, slight bend up, back down again for your tuck jump. Again for you, starting position, explode up, back down. So try to bring your knees to about your midline. If you would like to make this exercise slightly easier, what we could suggest for you is just bring the knees up here. And obviously do 10 each side. It's a slightly easier adjustment. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be a pike V sit-up. So for this you are going to lay down on your back. So the pike V sit-up will include legs up in the air. As you can see, the V shape is going to be here, and we want you to sit up to touch your ankles. That's one rep. If you would like to make the exercise slightly easier, we'd just suggest a normal sit-up. Your knees bent, arms tucked into your chest, and sit up. There's your sit-up. Next exercise we're going to do is our mountain climbers. So for a mountain climber, I'd like to get into the press-up position, same as normal, so hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Start with your feet together, a nice tight core, straight back, neutral spine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring your right knee up to your right elbow. And that's one rep. What we're going to do for this, obviously we want 10 on each side. So keep the core nice and tight, bringing your knee up to the elbow, and we're going to go for 10 repetitions on each side. What we would like to do when we're during the exercise is do it a little bit faster as well if you can. So actual mountain climbers. The next exercise we're going to do is our squat jumps. So I want you to get into the squat position, feet shoulder width apart, toes facing forward. You're going to come down into the squat position with your arms in front of you. Keep a nice neutral spine. Be sure to sit that bum right arm. And then we're going to explode up in a jump. Back to this position. That's 1 repetition. Show you again. That's our squat jump. So the next exercise we have for you is the dorsal raise. What I'd like to do is take a position lying on your front, arms out in front at a 90-degree angle, chin just rest on the floor, and toes pointing out. And what we're going to do for 1 repetition here is lift up the top half of the body as well as your feet. We're going to hold for 1 second here at the top, and that's 1 repetition. And for you. So that should feel nice and tight. Hold for a split second there, and back down. That's your dorsal raise. So our 8th exercise is my least favourite at all, the burpee jump. I'm sure you're all familiar. For a burpee jump, the first part of the movement is to come down to here, and we're going to extend the legs out, back up again, up through here into a jump. So I'll do it again for you slowly. So your starting position, put our knees on the floor, straight out, and up. And you want that jump up to be all 1 movement. So I'll do it a little bit faster for you guys. That's 1 repetition. Okay, make sure we're fully extending on that first part of the movement as well. Straight up in the air. That's the burpee. Okay guys, so our 10th and final exercise is the wide hand press up. So we're going to go down into our press up position as before, but what we're going to do is place our hands slightly wider than the mat. So I like to use my thumbs on the edge of each, facing forward, onto the toes again, nice straight and neutral spine. And then come down here. Again, if you would like to make the exercise slightly easier, put your knees onto the floor, cross your ankles. Okay, so that's our 10 exercises. As I said, it's called the ton up, so what we're going to be doing is 10 repetitions of each exercise consecutively, so all 100 reps in 1 set. What we would suggest doing is numerous sets if you can, and between sets a 2 to 3 minute rest. Obviously, let us know in the comments how many sets you get through. It's always interesting to see. So before we start, we'll do it together, but again, let's stay hydrated, have a quick drink, and let's get going with our ton up. Good luck, guys. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into our press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, into our toe jump. Let's get these knees nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into our pike feet sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight up, guys. Into our pike jumps. Ready? Toes out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down into the mountain climbers. Remember, we're doing 10 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be straight up, guys. into our squat jumps and the arms out front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, onto our front for our dorsal raise. Arms out the front. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, straight up. My favourite, the burpee. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one guys, wide arm press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Okay guys, that's our turn up, 100 reps. I hope you're as out of breath as I am. So that's your 1 set. Now have a 2 to 3 minute break. Rest, get some oxygen back in those lungs, and go again. Let us know in the comments how many you managed. I'm sure probably more than me. And keep well, stay safe, enjoy the quarantine workouts. All the best.